What are you doing today?
We're going to my dad's grave in Wadena, Minnesota, for the first time with the whole family. Because today's Memorial Day, and on Memorial Day, you remember the people who are no longer with us.
Okay.
Right? Right?
Okay, it's like 10 o'clock. 10 or
yeah.
2.
So late.
2 hours late.
We should have been there by now. It's all good. Everyone's here. That's what's important.
Do I need to punch in the address?
We're going to Eagle Bend first, right? I don't think we need an address. You just go all the way to 71 from here. So, you don't need an address. Okay.
Only for a few seconds, yeah.
Who?
You know.
Brush his teeth for a few seconds?
Yes.
Are you serious? Let you 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Not 2 seconds.
Yes.
Honestly.
He just said, oh, like he never knew that.
Are you playing music on our road trip video? Albert,
I can take it out.
how do you take it out?
There, just take it out.
It'll be copyrighted.
No, I'm not trying to share this video. It's our video.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Really? Well, in that case, let's play some tunes, right, Judah? We play some tunes. I need to feed Mia. It's been a while. Mia? Mia? Can I feed you? Okay, let's read some books then. Or eat banana. Anyone want banana? Anyone?
No.
Albert? Banana?
No.
No.
No? You don't want banana either, Mia? No banana? Yes or no? Oops. Are you happy? She has Tails and Sonic. She's guarding them very carefully. Ready? Do you have Francine in this shot?
Who?
The beaver.
No. Maybe this one. It's facing. I have an extra. I just don't know where to mount it. I have an extra camera. This one here.
Francine is Jaden's. That's his pet beaver that he always wanted from when he was little.
Let's go CRV Honda. Let's go.
Whoa.
Go.
Go.
Go. Go. Go. Go. Go. Go. I can
Go, go, go.
Go, go. Sorry,
What?
banana, banana, banana. Like the minions. Okay, okay.
Go, 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 go. Is it too cold?
I don't know. It's a little chill.
Oh, that thing is blocking my view. Whatever thing in the back.
Oh, the Francine.
Yeah.
Sorry, Francine. Yeah, thanks.
No, take it out. I gotta see the back. Okay, leave it on then. She's complaining. What?
You like Francine?
This guy's with boats.
Are you serious?
What the boat people doing?
You don't like Francine? Want to make her cry? Poor Francine. She's gonna go to
I think they went out fishing. These are fishing boats, right?
I don't know.
The ones in the front.
It could be. We should go fishing sometime.
Oh, it's got some water every time they hit the brakes.
The only problem with fishing is like you're on the water. If the sun's out, like you get so what do you call it? Oh, you don't have to worry about that. I forgot.
Sunburn? I'm natural, melanin.
No,
Melanated.
You can still get sunburn though.
I'll just get darker.
Can I really get tan?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can
Yeah, but you gotta
get
be careful
tan.
because too much sun exposure, you can get skin cancer. Even if you have melanin, it doesn't protect you 100%. You should still wear sunblock when you're out in the sun. One of the saddest things about going to Eagle Bend is like we get an hour or so outside this, not even an hour, like half an hour out. The map, like there's nothing on the map but the road we're driving on. Ify did it last time we went up there. It's so boring. I'm like looking at the map and like, yeah, that's true. Is that yummy? You want another one?
So this GoPro is not gonna survive. It's gonna overheat at some point. This camera here.
Will it?
Yeah,
Naughty GoPro.
never survives the long trips.
Naughty GoPro.
Bye-bye.
Oh boy.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Ah.
Ah. Bye-bye.
Ah.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Are you Kiki?
Let me follow this guy. The speedy guy.
Do you want another banana?
Ah, then the other guy decides, oh yeah, I need to switch lanes too.
Yeah.
Because he's just about to switch lanes. So I'm gonna do the same thing too.
Oh, what?
This guy here.
What?
Oh, now the both guys want to switch lanes too. Oh my goodness, people.
Banana, 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 banana. No? No? Okay, that's fine. I'll eat it.
There's a motorbike here. Glider. Is that a glider?
Look at this again. That pickup truck guy was staring at you.
Why?
He's mad you passed him.
He's not gonna catch up. more comfortable, the air rides.
Mm-hmm.
You can feel it? Really?
Show off.
I'm not showing, I'm just saying.
Yeah, but yours doesn't have the soft touch doors.
Who cares? I'm the only driver.
What?
So I'm gonna race the Harley Davidson.
Oh, hey, here's where you worked last year.
Yeah, this bridge. The other side is probably done already because we dumped some sand over there.
That's what bought your van, right?
The van? Yeah, yeah. That's the job that bought the van. Hey, Holly, glider. He's wondering, who's this behind me? Her hands are sweaty,
How about this? How about this one?
greasy hands. You're too cold, Ify? Okay, good.
The things moms have to do.
Tesla is blocking us. Is it centered a little bit? No, it's not centered. Maybe? I don't know. Did I mess up the view? What?
There's this German guy, Mario. His name is Mario. And he's saying, like, when Americans come to, like, when you meet an American and they know you're from Germany, they want to relate, like, Oktoberfest, the Autobahn, vroom vroom. And he's like, he doesn't do that with Americans, like, school shootings, pew pew, and people are like, that's not a fair comparison. He's like, yeah, that's true. Oktoberfest only happens once a year. It's terrible. So terrible. Like, why is that a U.S. thing anyway? School shootings.
I don't know. Ask your people.
My people. Okay, I'm asking my people right now.
No, your people. Your people.
My people. You're my people. You are.
Holly's still wondering why Audi's following him so close. Oh, you're already in Rogers. Wow. Fast. I'm just playing games. I'm sweating. Ah.
I'm gonna read after I'm done filming it. I'm gonna read to you guys. And Daddy too. You are sweating now, but do you have your heated seat on?
No. Everything is in AC.
Steering?
No, like I think I had some lotion, oil, or whatever.
Oh, right. Yeah, that could do it.
Just chasing the Harley Davidson glider.
Imagine Imani comes over one time, we learn about Roblox.
Yeah, the twins came
obsessed.
one time and Ify started eating chicken nuggets, remember?
Yeah. Just one
visit.
encounter.
One visit cousins, Ify started eating chicken nuggets. Before that, he was vegan, vegetarian. That is just a black guy that loves chicken. This Ford Transit?
I don't know. Is it? It's a Ford. Probably.
Yeah. This guy, that's not how you turn, my goodness. See that the way he's driving?
Yeah, they're gonna flip the car over driving like that. Why are they driving like that? Are they drunk?
I don't know.
Because they're driving over the light. They're beeping all over the place. Either they're drunk or they're just very distracted.
He wants to race with me.
Why?
I don't know.
It's a freaking Bronco.
He's trying his best. I don't have to chase, I'm just gonna maintain.
Trying to pass the Harley or what?
Maybe. I'll pass the Harley too. It's kind of messing me up. Oh, there's construction coming up.
Yeah.
Just slow down.
If you're gonna pass them, you don't do it before the construction.
No, I don't want to do anything. I'm just gonna slow down. The lines kind of flips back and forth. Oh, I got 270 miles fuel. How many miles? Like 10 miles? Monticello exit is 200. No, I don't know. What's 199? 195? Construction zone.
Oh, they're exiting like that.
Hurry up and wait.
Just be careful, don't drive too fast. Barriers.
No, people slow down in construction because the lines are switching.
People get scared too.
Who?
People get scared. See the lines.
Yeah, they made everything from Monticello to Clearwater, from Maple Grove to, then they forgot this section. Now they're finishing up. Maybe it was too busy, I don't know. They couldn't do it at the same time. Maybe. Bridge is out, right? The other side.
Yeah.
They're doing 3 lanes, so they demolish it and start all
so
over.
they're expanding.
Expanding it, yep. They want to make like a 3 lane because there's 3 lanes on the other side.
Should be 3 lane all the
Monticello,
way to St. Cloud.
Clearwater. No, so far it's Clearwater. St. Cloud, it kind of it slows down a little bit.
Even Clearwater's good.
Yeah. So this is the final phase of this project. Colin's been working here a while. Where's the Bronco?
No, they exited.
Oh my goodness, Bronco.
They're back there.
You don't want to race? You don't feel like it?
No, they wanted to exit.
See this Schaefer.
Yeah, Schaefer.
They got, still have the old trucks?
They
Oh
do
my
highways,
goodness.
right?
Yeah.
Because wasn't it Schaefer up Elk
Highway
River?
10, Elk River.
Elk
Yep.
River, yeah. So many trucks. So much equipment.
I'm gonna disappoint the Harley Davidson guy. Then Prius decided, I need to change lanes right now. See, the road is completely out. Oh, even graded. Look at that, like class 5. Oh, we're switching back. Okay, slow down.
Yeah, that's where the truck flipped over.
Where?
When we switched back, right there, right on the corner, over here.
It's going too fast.
I don't know. Yeah, he just flipped. Like, oh, maybe he hit that bump there or something. He flipped over here.
I don't know why they do that though. Like, if you're gonna fix something, just make it straight.
Yeah.
Speed limit 70. Oh, that's showing me or 62. I don't know. Limit to 70. So this is the research road, the research side.
Yeah.
And I think they'll fix that first. Then people, that's the original. That's the main. This is a research exit. So this is good, basically. They'll fix that first, then move the traffic here. Maybe use that for the is it eastbound 94? This guy with the Mazda. Oh, the South Dakota Mazda, remember. You're stuck with me. This section is 70 miles an hour? What? Oh, because it's clear road. Okay, I get it. Air ride equipped. This is probably a rental trailer. They tell you from a distance. We have air ride equipped. Okay, going back to the road. I think it ends here. Maybe not. Where's my Mihaly? Where's Mihaly Davidson? Oh, right there. Shoulder. This is the old road that they're trying to fix. So, again, I think after Monticello we're good to go.
There is one question that I have.
What's the question?
How is it just 10:25?
Where?
And we're already, we're literally...
Where?
Like, how long have we been driving?
Like 25 minutes.
It felt much
Longer? You're not going to school. It's like 10 minutes away. We have an hour and a half to go. How many miles is Monticello? I forgot. $194. What's our exit? 71?
71, yeah. That's Sauk Centre.
Because Alex is 200 or something like that. No, 100. So this is my spot right here. Let's go. Take the exits too, but do I want to do that? Oh, Holly, you exiting? Oh my goodness, you're not gonna have fun? Oh my goodness, it's terrible. Gonna exit? Just going for a ride? Not gonna have so much fun? These guys make buses right here, right? Hogland. So when I get here, when I'm driving the truck, I stay on the slow lane right here. See this? People don't really know. Remember you worked here?
Yeah.
The 3-lane, Monticello? Yeah. NAS trucking, Monticello. Any dump trucks? Yeah, one red one. Look at that. Blew up a tire. Just me. Yeah, don't worry about
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But they are open today. Yep.
That's what Jeremy said. Yeah, they have mashed potatoes and chicken and stuffing, red stuffing, macaroni and cheese most of the time, and French fries.
I haven't been there since I moved away.
Oh, yeah, let's try that then. Okay, so you want to come here to Eagle Bend and then we all drive up together?
I think it's better we come through Eagle Bend and then leave from Wadena.
Okay.
Because it makes more sense to leave from there than to leave from Eagle Bend. Because it's shorter. Like, we drive a different route.
Okay.
So, but I wanted to see you guys in Eagle Bend. Because, like, if we don't stop there first, probably won't. So, we'll swing by Eagle Bend first. We are on our way. Yeah, we're going to see everybody. Yes. Jada Weaver is very excited to get us.
Oh, very good. Okay.
She's staring at me the whole time. Albert told me to move her and she started screaming, so I had to move her there. Just blocking his move.
Hilarious. Okay, I'll let you go. We'll plan on that. You'll be here right around 12:30 probably.
No, we should be there sooner. Yeah, but we left at 10, so we should be there around 12, maybe a little less than the way Albert drives.
Okay, so then Jeremy said he told you guys already, you have to come up Grandpa and Grandma's driveway. You can't come up the normal way.
How do I come up their driveway?
You go down Main Street and then you take a left up their steep road and through the little woods. The address on your Google would be 727 Main Street, and you would pay for it.
Oh, like
The road's all closed off.
the other house, like
Yep.
the new house that they sold,
Yep.
and now it's all smoke infested.
Yep, you have to go through that one.
Oh,
You have to go through their yard because they closed Wells Street right now while they're digging.
do that.
Oh, I
Just
don't know
walk
what to
the
say.
walk. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, for grouchy.
Well, should we come through? Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's their garbage truck and everything comes right up there. UPS, everything. No, you have to bail. It has to get recontracted to do. They said it's not worth it, so we have to go pick our bail up from the post office. But everything else just comes trucking right up the road.
All right, I'll let him know.
All right, we'll see you after.
Yeah, Albert's driving. We're in his car, so.
Okay, sounds good. See you soon. Okay, bye.
Hi, Nia. So, Albert, we gotta go. We're not going up Wells Street to get there because the road's shut down.
You let me know once you get there.
Yeah.
Silver Creek. Has to. Remember, we had to come all the way to this place to work in the morning at 6. So it's 6 or 7? 6 o'clock.
That is a long drive.
See, it's 3 lanes here. Clearwater. 2-year project, right? It was a 2-year project. It was a 2-year project. 2021, 22. Just stay away from the truck. South Dakota? Are they going back home? South Dakota. No, like this is the 3rd car with South Dakota plates. The GoPro overheating. Yeah. It never lasts that long. Just overheats. I can't get this. I can't do this anymore. It's just too much stuff for me. I gotta go out. Cool down a little. 2 lanes now. Oh, my favorite rest area. Used to stop over here. The ballast job at 6:30. This was my stop going back.
Oh, okay. That's nice.
I tried to make a video, put the camera on my forehead. It was too high. I'm not that tall. I never posted the video. Toyota Corolla. This car still exists. Look at that. 18 years. It's an 18-year-old car. Or 20 at this point. It was a 2006 Corolla. So 20-year-old still exists today. So if I bought mine, I'll still have it. That was my plan, by the way. I never intended to sell any car. Like, I was gonna keep it forever. It just didn't work out. I think it was 2006 or 2005. So it's a 20-year-old car. Still running. Like new. I'm being nice. I'm just following him. Being nice. Too nice. If you ever seen pictures of my first car, it looked like that, like this one here. 20 years ago. How old are you? Oh my goodness.
Well, I'm turning 11 this year.
Turning 11? So this car is a 20-year-old car. The one you see right here. See this? Toyota Corolla. It's LE. 20-year-old car. Never dies. GoPro decided I can't do this anymore. Right? GoPro said I can't do this anymore. This is torture. Somebody's slowing down the movement. Oh, is this guy? Oh my goodness. Why? It's just him? St. Augustus, St. Cloud, 1 mile. So what does St. Cloud mean exactly?
I don't know.
Santa Cloudy. What does that mean exactly? Is that a saint in the clouds?
I don't know. St. Paul. St. Paul.
No, Paul is like Paul.
St. Joseph.
Yeah, that's a person.
St. Joseph is the sisters of that run the day from
France.
Yeah, French.
This is very familiar. St. Cloud job. The first time I used to hate it. And like, you know what? This is the only job available. 12 hour, right?
Yeah.
Just do it anyway. Wake up at 3 in the morning. Get back at 6. The whole week. Goodness. And I was on Optivia, remember? I was not even eating much.
Yeah.
Should I pass pickup truck? Yes. I think I will do it. Oh, there's 2 trucks ahead. Oh my goodness. Let's just go. Then follow the DOT truck, the dot. The DOT, they have speed limits, these guys. So I don't know, he got sick of following the flatbed. Indiana company. Reefers. Driving for a reefer truck was prestigious when I was driving over the road. Did you know that? Very prestigious. Oh, I have a reefer. You have 2 engines. One that cools down the trailer and the engine. So you got to pay more attention. My first job was doing reefer the first 2 months. But I would drive empty, not loaded. So this is probably a Kenworth, I think, or Peterbilt. dotfoods.com. Oh, boring trailer, boring. Made us keep the speed limit. Thank you, Dot. Yes, Kenworth. I think so. Or Peterbilt. Peterbilt, Kenworth. What's that? Peterbilt. That's right. Let's catch up. Not your typical trucking company.
Oh.
What? Yeah, that company is prestigious too. I think it's East Iowa or Illinois. Reefer. Wait Park. Trump came here, by the way. He was here for the campaign stop. Quick Trip. Loves. Rockville. So which is which? So this side is Rockville and that's White Park. White Park. Wait Park. one time I got lost because in the morning I was so sleepy. Then I got lost. Do you know how many miles I had to drive before I get to the exit? Like 5-10 miles. So that's my exit right there, okay? Then I got lost. Somebody dropped some chairs. Another South Dakota minivan. There's no exit, right? I saw trouble because like if you go into Vanco, then you miss the exit on Monticello. It's 10 miles to Clearwater, the first exit. So if you get lost, 20 miles. When I was new, I got lost my second trip. I found out the hard way, but I used a GPS and I went around. You see any exit? See that? This is me in the morning. I got lost. St. Joseph, right here. There's two of them then. There's one by the cities. St. Cloud, St. Joseph. Ooh, open road. Look at that. Straight. Look at that, Ify. All the way. It's all straight. You see that?
Yeah.
No turns. Let's do 600 view. This is the exit I got, the bridge. Turn around and
Okay, you guys ready to finish book 6?
oh,
Harry Potter. We're on book 6. Last couple pages. Hey, do you want some Cheez-Its? Here, what? You guys ready? Can you listen while you play on your iPads?
no, no,
What?
no,
What you say, Judith?
no, they cannot listen.
Evie? What?
Yep.
Okay, where were we? Oh, here we go. Okay. She's not that bad, said Harry. Ugly, though, he added hastily as Ginny raised her eyebrows, and she let out a reluctant giggle. Well, I suppose if Mum can stand it, I can. Anyone else library a little more often than was strictly necessary for somebody who had been homework to do.
Avon?
No, she said sadly. I've been trying, Harry, but I haven't found anything. There are a couple of reasonably well-known wizards with those initials: Rosalind, Antigone Bones, Rupert Axbinger, Brookstanton. But they don't seem to fit at all. Judging by that note, the person who stole the Horcrux knew Voldemort, and I can't find a shred of evidence that Bungs or Axbinger ever had anything to do with him. No, actually, it's about, well, Snape. She looked nervous even saying the name again. What about him? Asked Harry humbly, slumping back in his chair. Well, it's just that I was sort of right about the Half-Blood Prince business, she said tentatively. Do you have to rub it in, Hermione? How do you think I feel about that now? No, Harry, I didn't mean that, she said hastily, looking around to check that they were not being overheard. It's just that I was right about Eileen Prince's only book. You see, she was Snape's mother. I thought she wasn't much of a looker, said Ron. Hermione ignored him. I was going through the rest of the old prophets, and there was a tiny announcement about Eileen Prince marrying a man called Tobias Snape, and then later an announcement saying that she'd given birth to a murderer, spat Harry. Well, yes, said Hermione, so I was sort of right. Snape must have been proud of being half a prince, you see. Tobias Snape was a muggle from what it said in the prophet. Yeah, that fits, said Harry. He'd play up the pure-blood side so he could get in with Lucius Malfoy and the rest of them. He's just like Voldemort. Pure-blood mother, muggle father, ashamed of his parentage, trying to make himself feared, using the dark arts, gave himself an impressive new name, Lord Voldemort, the half-blood prince. How could Dumbledore have missed? He broke off, and looking out the window, he could not stop himself dwelling upon Dumbledore's inexcusable trust in Snape. But as Hermione had just inadvertently reminded him, he, Harry, had been taken in just the same. In spite of the increasing nastiness of those scribbled spells, he had refused to believe ill of a boy who had been so clever, who had helped him so much. Helped him. It was an almost unendurable thought now. I still don't get why he didn't turn you in for using that book, said Ron. He must have known where you were getting it all from. He knew, said Harry bitterly. He knew when I used Sectum Sempra, he didn't really mean legitimacy. He might have even known before that, with Slughorn talking about how brilliant I was in potions. Shouldn't have left his old book in the bottom of that cupboard, should he? But why didn't he turn you in? I don't think he wanted to associate himself with that book, said Hermione. I don't think Dumbledore would have liked it very much if he'd known. And even if Snape pretended it hadn't been his, Slughorn would have recognized his writing at once. Anyway, the book was left in Snape's old classroom, and I'll bet Dumbledore knew his mother was called Prince. I should have shown the book to Dumbledore, said Harry. All that time he was showing me how Voldemort was evil, even when he was at school, and I had proof Snape was too. Evil is a strong word, said Hermione quietly. You were the one who kept telling me the book was dangerous. I'm trying to say, Harry, that you're putting too much blame on yourself. I thought the prince seemed to have a nasty sense of humor, but I would never have guessed he was a potential killer. None of us could have guessed Snape would, you know, said Ron. Silence fell between them, each of them lost in their own thoughts, but Harry was sure that they, like him, were thinking about the following morning, when Dumbledore's body would be laid to rest. He had never attended a funeral before. There had been no body to bury when Sirius had died. He did not know what to expect, and was a little worried about what he might see, about how he would feel. He wondered whether Dumbledore's death would be more real to him once it was over. Though he had moments when the horrible fact of it threatened to overwhelm him, there were blank stretches of numbness where, despite the fact that nobody was talking about anything else in the whole castle, he still found it difficult to believe that Dumbledore had really gone. Admittedly, he had not, as he had with Sirius, looked desperately for some kind of loophole, some way that Dumbledore would come back. He felt in his pocket
somebody
served
here.
too. Harry thought that perhaps he had not been able to face breakfast, but Snape's place had been unceremoniously filled by Rufus Scrimgeour.
Moorhead, Sauk City,
Harry
Freeport.
avoided his yellowish
Sauk
eyes.
City.
As
Sauk
they
Centre,
scanned
20
the hall,
miles.
Harry had the uncomfortable feeling that Scrimgeour was looking for him. Among Scrimgeour's entourage, Harry spotted the red hair and horn-rimmed glasses of Percy Weasley. Ron gave no sign that he was aware of Percy, apart from stabbing pieces of kipper with unwanted venom. Over at the Slytherin table, Crabbe and Goyle were muttering together. Hulking boys though they were, they looked oddly lonely without the tall, pale figure of Malfoy between them, bossing them around. Harry had not spared Malfoy much thought. His animosity was all for Snape, but he had not forgotten the fear in Malfoy's voice on that tower top, nor had he lowered his wand before the other Death Eaters arrived.
Fox Deuce.
Harry did not believe that Malfoy would have killed
Silverado
Voldemort.
LT.
He despised Malfoy still for his infatuation with the dark arts, but now the tiniest drop of pity.
Oh, finally in Dakota. Finally.
Where, Harry wondered, was Malfoy now, and what was Voldemort making him do under threat of killing him and his parents?
Let's see if the GoPro's gonna work
Harry's
again.
thoughts were interrupted by a nudge in the ribs from Ginny. Professor McGonagall had risen to her feet, and the mournful hum in the hall died away at once. "It is nearly time," she said. "Please follow your heads of houses
Overheating.
out into the grounds.
GoPro.
Gryffindors after me."
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's so yummy. Let me check the directions, because
You're like 20 miles to Sauk Centre.
yeah, I think we should just take 71. Okay. It's like 5 minutes slower, but it's a straight. It's you don't have to worry about. I don't know. You could take a back road too. We could take Fairy Lake Road straight up to. Straight up to where? To Clarissa. It's only 3 miles farther to go on 71 though, so. 3 miles farther and no stop signs.
71?
What?
71 or from Sauk Centre?
71 is 3 miles farther. If you go from Sauk Centre, you take 71 north.
Mm-hmm.
That'll take you right to Eagle Bend. Or you can go through Fairy Lake Road, which is a straighter shot, but there's like it's some back roads.
Do I need fuel? Like, is there a premium fuel in
You
there?
should have some Sauk Centre.
So get fuel at
It's a
Sauk
major
Centre?
hub. So you probably want to fill up in Sauk Centre, yeah.
Okay. You're not gonna waste a lot of time?
I don't think so. They have like a holiday or something right there on the corner. It's not off the road. It's like right there. And if they don't have there, there's a truck stop on the other side. Alright, they filed out from behind the benches in their silence. Harry glimpsed Slughorn at the head of the Slytherin column, wearing magnificent, long, emerald green robes embroidered with silver. He had never seen Professor Sprout otherworldly music. And he forgot his dislike of ministry and in looking around for the sources. He was not the only one. Many heads were turning, searching, a little alarmed. In there
What's the
was
matter?
Jenny and Harry's ear.
What does she want?
Do you want my phone? And there whispered Jenny in Harry's ear, and he saw them in the clear green sunlit water, inches below the surface, reminding him horribly of the Inferi. A chorus of mer people singing in a strange language he did not understand. Their pallid faces wrinkling, their purplish hair flowing all around them. The music made the hair on Harry's neck stand up, and yet it was not unpleasant. It spoke very clearly of loss and of despair. As he looked down to the wild faces of the singers, he had the feeling that they, at least, were sorry for Dumbledore's passing. Then Ginny nudged him again, and he looked around. Hagrid was walking slowly up the aisle between the chairs. He was crying quite silently, his face gleaming with tears, and in his arms, wrapped in purple velvet spangled with golden stars, was what Harry knew to be Dumbledore's body. A sharp
Search and rescue.
rose
K9.
in Harry's
These cops,
throat
and I'm
at
just
the
passing
same-
cops.
Medical services, not cops.
But they have K1.
No, well, that's for search and rescue.
Oh, okay.
It's for looking for people.
I was gonna pass a cop that it just lights up.
A sharp pain rose in Harry's throat at the sight. For a moment, the strange music and the knowledge that Dumbledore's body was so close seemed to be
Sauk
all
Centre?
for the day.
Close.
Yeah, we turn at Sauk Centre. Then it's up to you. We either go straight up 71 or we can take a different route that gets us, it's like 5 minutes faster.
Side dumper. Parking. Taco Bell?
Ron looked white and shocked. Tears were falling thick and fast into both Ginny's and Hermione's laps. They
71.
could not see clearly.
I need
what
fuel
was
bad.
happening up front. Hagrid seemed to have placed the body carefully upon the table. Now he retreated down the aisle, blowing his nose with loud trumpeting noises that drew scandalized looks from some, including Harry saw Dolores Umbridge. But Harry knew that Dumbledore would not have cared. He tried to make a friendly gesture to Hagrid as he passed, but Hagrid's eyes were so swollen, it was a wonder he could see where he was going. Harry glanced at the back row to which Hagrid was heading and realized what was guiding him. For there, dressed in a jacket and trousers,
Right here.
each the size of a small marquee, was a giant grop. His great, ugly, boulder-like head bowed, docile.
Right here. 4 C's buffet.
Yeah, so there's a gas station, there's a, what do you call it, a truck stop on the other side. You go left, but if you go right, there's a,
Holiday.
I think it's, yeah, Holiday. So they should have fuel, I would think. Most places have premium.
No, sometimes a lot of people just use they use regular fuel. So we're back again at the Holiday. Hardee's. Me love Hardee's. Me love Hardee's.
Hagrid sat down next to his half-brother, and Grop patted Hagrid hard on the
So
head.
now where are we now?
So that his chair legs sank
Sauk
into the
Centre.
ground. Yeah, this is Sauk Centre.
Sauk Centre, Ify. So I'm gonna fuel up because I have 125 miles to go.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
It took an hour 15 minutes to get here.
Yeah.
Is that
It's
quick
like
or slow?
45 minutes from here. It's 2 hours away from where we live. 2 hours. 2 hours.
Just get here and fuel.
Okay, Hagrid sat down next to his half-brother, and Grop patted Hagrid hard on the head.
Which side is my tank? It's on this side.
Yeah. so that his
Funny
chair
though.
leg sank into the ground. Harry had a wonderful momentary
Diesel.
urge to laugh, but then the music stopped and he turned to face the front again.
Somebody waiting.
A little tufty-haired man in plain black robes had got to his feet and stood now in front of Dumbledore's body.
Go. Lady
Harry
was here
could not
before
hear
me.
what he was saying.
Let them go.
Odd words floated back to them
Somebody's
over the
moving.
hundreds of heads. Nobility of spirit, intellectual contribution, greatness of heart. It did not mean very much. It had little to do with Dumbledore, as Harry had known him. He suddenly remembered Dumbledore's idea of a few words: nitwit, oddment, blubber, and tweet, and again had to suppress a grin. What's the matter with him?
Just fueling, Nia. Just fueling.
We're not getting out here.
We're not getting out.
Daddy's getting out. Okay? We're still like 45 minutes away. There was a soft splashing noise to his left, and he saw that the mer people had broken the surface to listen too. He remembered Dumbledore crouching at the water's edge 2 years ago, very close to where Harry sat now, and conversing in Mermish with the mer chieftainess. Harry wondered whether Dumbledore had learned Mermish. There was so much he had never asked him, so much he should have known, or she should have said. And then, without warning, it swept over him. The dreadful truth, more completely and undeniably than it had until now. Dumbledore was dead, gone. He clutched the cold locket in his hand so tightly that it hurt, but he could not prevent hot tears spilling from his eyes. He looked away from Ginny and the others and stared out over the lake toward the forest as the little man in black droned on. Do you want to draw? You want to draw? Seriously. Let me throw the trash away, okay? Okay. Guys, you're gonna need to take a break because we're not gonna have signal. Yeah, we're not gonna have signal.
Why?
The tablets are not gonna work. Hi. Hi. Why are you talking like that? Just leave.
So which way are we going?
Which way do you want to go? The fastest way or the straightest way?
I don't know.
Here, I'll show you.
I think I go fast.